Welcome back on the channel. Today I'm going to review in depth the MagLab Bliss cooling wireless charger. I only give you guys kind of like a sneak preview in the unboxing video where I reviewed the cases that I was sent by Benks, and like I told you guys, this year immediately fell in love. This is now my mainly driver is a case. This is the MagLab Armor Air version. Kevlar 600D by DuPont, just perfect. It's very minimalistic, but this video is about something else, guys. I wanted to test this device that is supposed to be able to not only charge your phone, not only give you the nice fancy RGB lights, right, like give you this gaming feeling, but also cool it down. Now, what is the deal with this device, guys? Inside there is a superconducting chip that is able to dissipate heat in 3 seconds. So how does it work, by the way? You just need to plug it into a regular charger, then you just need to plug the USB-C cable, guys, and then there is here a button. The moment you press this button, right, you are entering the cooling mode. And you can also see that it has also a fan, right? So the moment you start the cooling mode, right, it will start spinning, and here, guys, yeah, this is just gonna get really very cool. And with that said, I also want to measure this to show it to you, right? So when I say very cool, I really mean it. Like I measured something like 10 Celsius, okay? So we now know that this thing here can go very, very cool. Okay, now just see, this is the phone, right? So phone is running 34, 35, all right? Here, boom, immediately in real time. See, it even drops sometimes below the 10 Celsius. So that's one thing. Then the other thing is, since this here has a MagSafe, it really claps quite nice. All right, as you can see, this is here the Benks case, and it can really clap to the case. So this is the case, this is the inside. It is built with Kevlar, made by DuPont, okay? And this here, guys, is the MagLab. And this is the only reason why we have here a very firm grip. So one thing I wanted to test is like, okay, if I pull this thing that has 10 Celsius to the case, what is the temperature I'm going to measure here? Because again, this is the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, is no iPhone, guys. So yeah, there is something, right? But without a case, you're not able to really stick this in, okay? So it doesn't really work. So what I wanted to measure, right? And you can, by the way, see, like, guys, this gets so cool. It builds a condense, by the way. All right, let me just show you. This is really very nice, by the way. See, oh my God, 8 Celsius, guys. It can even drop to something like 8 Celsius. I just have a feeling that I can probably just even try to make ice with this, all right? So now, let me put the case here. What is the idea of this test? I want to test like temperature of the case without this thing, okay? So now we know that we have here 25, 27, all right? So we know 23, 24 Celsius, and that's quite nice. And if I put my hand, you can immediately see that we're gonna raise the temperature, right? Yeah. So I'm not sure about the thermodynamic specifics of the Kevlar, but this is what I want to test right now in the video, like how much can this thing dissipate heat and also transfer freezing coolness. So I'm going to put it here, and with you I'm going to measure what is going to happen, because I want to see what happens. So remember, right now we're going to be starting. Oh my God, I can see, oh my God, it really cools down almost immediately. And if I go to this sparring, okay, you can see 27, it's now in real time, guys. The moment I go there, and I can just see it really gets quite cool. And even, you know, just by the touch, guys, it is cool indeed. This means that if I am really putting my phone here in this case, oops. So now that the phone is plugged in, guys, and you can just see the fan is spinning, I'm not charging the device. By the way, right, if I am to click here, you can see that I can even try to start charging, but I have only the option to cool it down, right? So don't charge anything. And this now will mean that apparently on the back of the phone it's going to get something like 8 to 10 Celsius, right? But we know that the phone tend to heat here, like here is the main SoC, the CPU and all of that, right? And this is why every time I do some benchmarks with the Galaxy, I measure it here, because it really gets hot around the front camera. Okay, now something that I already tested, guys, and I wanted to show this to you because I do believe that this little thing makes a difference. I started the Wildlife Extreme stress test, running 20 loops of the Wildlife Extreme and just putting a lot of pressure to the phone, a lot of heat. And by the way, guys, this here is really a proof that this thing on the back really works and it cools down the phone. Because why? You can see the graph. We started off high, best loop score, probably not the highest around. Now I know I'm gonna get people jumping, say, hey, you know, my S24 Ultra can do 6,000 here. Fine, okay, that's really good. Congratulations. I don't really care. What is important right now here is the fact that the best loop score is 4300 and the lowest loop score is very close to the best loop score, and you can just see how crazy stable the graph is. You can see that the temperature raised only from 34 Celsius, and this is a reading from the sensor inside, to 36. And by the way, you can already see I have this floating window. I got it here all the time during the test. Indeed, this is 35, 36, all right? The battery dropped from 51% to 38, but I was really able to achieve some very, very stable results. And Benks are claiming that they can cool down your device in a matter of seconds. And maybe, guys, I know a way how we can test this. So I'm just going to remove this thing. Again, it's pretty crazy cold. Let me try to also run the CPU throttling test to see if this is gonna make any differences. I'm gonna go inside the options. You see I have number of threads up to 100. I want to see what happens here when I start the test, okay, because I know this is going to put a lot of heat on the CPU like crazy, all right? So let me just try to take some measurement. Now this is a good test because this will not leave any chance to any of the cores to recover. With 100 threads, it's just going to be a really heavy, intense task. And you can, by the way, see like the phone internals are already at 80 something. Let's do a proper test. So I'm gonna leave it for 10 minutes with the cooler on, all right? And then let's just see what happens for the other 10 minutes without the cooler on. Pretty much stable temps of 83 Celsius inside. I think the phone is already spinning at the highest possible performance. So here up front 40 something, right? 41.6. Okay, it's above 40 to 41. So now I'm going to remove this thing. Oh my god. And now let's just see what is going to happen, guys. I'm going to run it now for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, this was the graph. Another 10 minutes without the cooler, and let's just see if this is going to have an impact on the CPU thermal throttling test. Okay, weird enough, but the temperatures are even lower. Very interesting finding. I do believe that the moment the phone is getting the artificial cooling help, it actually raises up the heavy loads, resulting into more performance, resulting into more heat internal. So this is definitely a nice finding, guys. Because remember, without the cooling device, we're scoring like this, like above 80%, but yeah, not so high. And my phone will start charging. Now it's also interesting to see really if we are getting what they promised. So the only way I can measure it, I'm going to use a software. Again, it's not going to be 100% accurate, but it's going to be still an indication of what goes inside. And while I'm installing this, I just want to see what happens. So this is 2 hours and 4 minutes. I want to see if we are getting here fast wireless charging. Okay, so we are indeed getting the fast wireless charging. And let's just go inside the options, guys. When we go inside the options and we scroll down, charging setting, fast charging and fast wireless charging. All right, now let me put the ampere and see what goes inside. Okay, so we are measuring this thing. Okay, so it is 143. I do have, by the way, the original Samsung wireless charging stand. It also has a fan, the wireless charger. Let's try to also measure this. So right now I think 145, 1410. Okay, so it is circa 1400 milliamps. This is what we are getting with this too. All right, it tries to drop down a bit, but I think the maximum actually was 1500. So this is interesting. I don't think we're getting more than this. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to remove this and put it back here. Now let's just try to see what happens with this. Okay. Now this is the Samsung original wireless charger with the Samsung original charger that's hooked up in. Okay. I think it needs some more time to speed up a bit. Maybe I have to center it better. Alright, let me just try to put it there. $690, yeah, it's kind of slow by the way. Now the phone is caseless, so alright. I'll just see what is gonna happen right now. Alright, still kind of the same, guys. And this is really slow though. Maybe put it like this. Let me put it back. No. Alright, only now. Three. Okay, it's slow. Now let's just try to hook this up one more time. There's a power button, by the way, yep. And now. Okay, it's a bit more. Okay, the good stuff. Yep. Oh, this time we even got more than 1500, but it is kind of circa the same as we got before. So guys, this is it. So I am pretty much keeping this thing and I'm gonna use it with this IKEA charging stand as my charging tool for my S24 Ultra. It really snaps so nice, it's so easy, and I'm gonna probably retire the original Samsung block. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, guys. This here is the original product. All right, you can visit the site. There is also a coupon if you want to get 15% off. You can use the coupon. I'm gonna mention it in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, guys. VST over and bye.